The hell I just saw. And know Cynthia G is talking about this, and I have to go to some other website, no, some other channel to see this video. There's a white man with a do-rag like it came out of Nation Islam. Said that he is warning black men who have an out of wedlock births with white women. So he started to say he's not racist. He from the South, so am I. When he was going up back in the day, it was 9% something white and 50 or 7% black. The few was a little Hispanic, which either Puerto Rican or Mexican. Usually from the Ricans from the north, the East Coast, and the other was from the South was from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? It's a few Vietnamese, but now it's more different ethnicities. He said that down there in the South, he said that that's a black man, and let me you were scared to say this, a non-black woman that he's going with. Okay, Thomas, your butt dancing, trashy, butt breaking, so called. We actually a boy. I'm gonna call no. I went there. I went Jim Crow on this dude. Your so-called black male friend. We're not pure black people who is a boy in the mindset, who is a slave boy, who no, that's your homegirl who's 19, some white racist trade trash thought who does this for money. She a hoe, she a prostitute. She plays the female version of slave master to his brother who's a boy in the head, and he gets immunized by this old trash thought, this old Nazi clan thought. He pays her all this money, probably on child support and broke. Excuse me, I'm sure you hang around a bunch of coons and rednecks. That's the reason why. It's because in the South, there are some coons and rednecks that I cannot stand to hang with. And as an African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Indian American brother, and yes, people see me as black, but I don't look black as this do rag on my head. And I have caramel skin, which is an admixture, and my background is mixed, and I put it on paper and identifies mixed. And the majority of the black folks in the South are part white because we don't have a pure black background, okay, along with Native Americans. So I guess your classification, not on paper, but in reality, is a little different from how you was raised. Anyway, I had to go there. So he said that he been seeing black cocoa black men leaving the black woman, going with white women, having kids with white women, and not taking care and have these different babies and everything. Well, and you say that people use its excuse of what happened in Jim Crow. Partially, that's true that people use slavery and Jim Crow, but it wouldn't be too much excuse if folks would stop acting like they in Jim Crow. Like saying like "Make America Great Again." That's going back to slavery and Jim Crow. So, thank you. So I guess those brothers that keep using that term and other minorities. Well, those other minorities who came as immigrants later on, you say, yo, Ben Benet's friend, they wasn't during time when Pearl Harbor was going on. We put a lot of Asians, especially Japanese, in camps. They don't know their history real, and that's the reason why. So they striking region was holding back. Well, you have people within the community, and I do blame who stubborn block many of our successes. Who, because remember, I'm not a collective person, so it's a lot of extreme collectivism that's like a cult. Then y'all ass, like someone like you, jump in, try to chastise and correct us for not going along with the idea. And so that's why that's going on. Now, I would like to remind you, I mentioned that we have white in us. Who is the original baby daddy that started it all? It wasn't the American man. I'm sorry. It wasn't the black man, but the baby daddies came from Europe, right? Although I'm not talking European, I'm talking very southern white person in a way. We have African who talk southern like this. But to understand, so you're from the south, my white brother. Um, then I mentioned I have white DNA. I have a four grandma who's a white woman, but the slave master was the original baby daddy. the Pilgrims, especially men who raped them Native American women, well, Rachel, baby, and so on down in Latin America, Spain. Okay, so before you start anything about baby daddies, if anybody of color still practices having babies out of wedlock and they derive from that, since you don't want to mix the history, because one thing about the history, it is the grassroots of what's going on today. Okay, and see, the reason why folks keep bringing up slavery is not that they forgot the past, that can't get rid of the past. It's someone like you reinforcing those attitudes from slavery, like your white friend who does the slave thing, okay? Because it's so weird that you brought that up, but your homegirl who's white, I'll go ahead and say it, I don't want to say what she do. We know what she does. She a prostitute. She a race place, porn star, prostitute, hoe, trash bitch, ratchet, trailer hood rat who go after a butt dancing boy, okay, butt broke boy who mama, mammy probably whipped his ass, daddy whipped his ass, distort the Bible, said it was justified by God, didn't question, see their interpretation was correct. He ended up suffering low self-esteem, totally ignored, okay? But sees white privilege everywhere he go and see black inferiority when he sees the ghetto, the poor areas. Then he sees this white woman that's elevated on TV, not knowing that not everything is good. It is what it is, okay? It's called it is. So that's why, and you're concerned that it's being less white. That's why you probably voted for Donald Trump, because, yeah. America wasn't originally white, dude. It's called like this, and it's getting more brown and browner, and there are more enrichment measures and this and that. And then you said that the children are going to be put in prisons, and we're going to lose money. That's a whole damn lie. Oh my goodness. Do I have to remind you, the 13th Amendment did not get rid of slavery? It said prior prison complex. The places we go shop at, and I with a black owned bank now. I'm not with Wells Fargo, but banks like Wells Fargo put money in private press complex. Even Viacom that owns BET, VH1, MTV promotes that private press complex. Um, other stores, I think Walmart, a lot of the stores we shop at and get food at give a check, some money to the private press complex in the stock market. That's $1 billion. So that's why gangster rap is promoted. Does you know that the rap music was not about gangster rap until Jerry Heller, okay, with NWA, and you had Jimmy Iovine, okay, who founded Death Row Records with that prior prison complex meeting in the early '90s. So before you start saying, I'm very concerned about the black community. You're not all that concerned, dude. You're a culture vulture, I can tell. And as a person with white DNA, acknowledge it. I don't look white, but I don't look black as a thing. And I do put the race on paper to tell it like it is. I don't lie about my background. I see you through your soul. And I'm not God, but I'm judging by your the way you're talking, and I'm judging by your body language. You're just trying to tell a brother what to do. Of course, these brothers and 19, these white women, or sisters, or Latinos, or Asian, going ain't shit brothers. See, they wouldn't go with someone like me, because I don't fit that old gorilla, brute, trash stereotype that you like to see us act as a whole group. That the preacher inferiority complex. Okay? White dude, okay? But since they go with the stereotype that's a harmful stereotype, you're here saying if you sleep with dogs you get fleas. They don't discern, and they're not going no brother from the HBU colleges who got a degree. They're not going after the brother who has his own business or who's a higher up. These brothers who they're going after the hood trash and ghetto trash brothers because they saw a 50 Cent video on BET back in 2000 something, or they watched it. They saw the harmful stereotypes, so they put two together. Their parents who are racist 19 and told them that's what brothers African men act, and don't bring him home. Or I want that big old BBC, or I want to fall in love with him. Oh, he's so cute, this and that. And then they see a brother like me. Oh, he's so oral. He hate himself. Blah 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 blah. But it go after that trash. Then they have baby. Now, if the man was, and like some of these sisters I saw in the video in the past, say the man was ain't shit with it. Well, why'd you have sex with them? That's like I ask these white women who have some, like the dudes from Tiffany Janine. Me and them, you see, I did not admit that I never DM her like she's Angela Simmons. I knew she's one of those white women craving for attention on Instagram. Her Afro Latino husband, who's more Afro looking but lighter skin, who is an Afro mestizo, who is Cuban and Panamanian. That Afro Latino version of Ricky Ricardo is not making her happy, if I'm not mistaken. So she happened to get validation on social media. All these brothers come to her, and because the first reaction, once they DM her, the first DM should say, "Excuse me, I'm married, can I go with you?" But she getting tons of DMs, and they're talking bad about sisters. And these are ancient men, trashy men, butt dancing, brute, stepping, affected type men that they get mad because I don't emulate that character. Oh, I thank the Lord I don't. The truth, I mean, that's what they go after, and they talking bad about sisters, same sisters that's trying to fight over her if she was to cheat on her husband, instead of going with some brother who is educated, who is not a thug. It's remind me of the Vivica Fox and 50 Cent. She and I'm sorry to bash 50 Cent. I know he got more money than I do, but when he came out the other thug, 50 Cent drug dealer, okay, and a rapper. She wanted to go hard wild, go at the bad. And this talented Vivica Fox sister. Now after she had like she's so bitter about the relationship to telling everybody she licked his ass with booty hole and all other stuff, like we want to hear that shit. Okay? You know, still bitter. Even Phaedra got into it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some tissues. Hold on. Get some cold here because I got the air conditioner too cold. It's hot in Houston. Oh, but for real, y'all, I guess I'm a nurse for white people, and I'm not being racist, and I have white ancestors, and I do claim my roots. It gets on my nerves when they try to act like they're God, and you have the Hitler and Aunt Jemima slaves who claim to be hotel and shit, trying to defend their shit. That's why I don't advocate coming together within our community. You can't get something done, you have a stumbling block in your path. You got kicked out and stumbling block and move on. That's how you do it. And also too, the Hispanics also in the South, besides Mexicans or Puerto Ricans, don't forget us Creoles. We're part Hispanic. Too many of us are like myself. I have a Real in my family tree. And I'm very proud of that. I speak Spanish too. They I know about that. People tell you, you know Hispanic. So when I go back to my high school graduation reunion this year, if I ever get a chance, I'm going to custom photos and photos out and say that shit. And tell them, I say, yeah, I got a Real family tree, so we got to say it now. I'm not your character on some minstrel show. Please respect the fact that I'm my own individual and I'm not like everybody else. And I have no chill about that. Alright, so anyway. Oh, it's on my nerves. People always trying to tell our brother what to do. That does. We fought hard, Martin King fought hard for us to have freedom. And here we got folks within our community and outside trying to act like slave masters to our life. That's why we underdeveloped. If we kick them people out of our lives, we'll move on. Now, going back to the situation. This fool here is saying about out of wedlock, and I bet the out of wedlock thug trash get a deadbeat dad's all your friends. Your homeboys, I would not be shocked. 'Cause I don't know if it's my assumption. I admit that I'm in the ass. You say the word nigga to these dudes. They's like, yes, sir, man, sir, I'm a nigga, you a white nigga too. Yes, those who have no respect for themselves. This was y'all trying to tell that we should act like. I never forget by me being my own person, I had some white folks harass me, tell me you should act. No, I know. Then next thing when that thug trash do something wrong to you and be on the 5 o'clock news, then you on Facebook saying they do nothing. Like I don't know what you're about. Anyway, the our wedlock birth started from who? It says you grew up back in the day. Because if you're about 30 some years old, I don't look like you. I'm talking about not in a racial economic. I'm talking about as an age wise. Because I don't look almost 39 years old. So if you're about my age, then I understand you're talking about, well, excuse me, I came out of wedlock, okay? And I know white people and people African Hispanic came out of wedlock. But remember, our baby boom people did that. Baby boom older folks did that back in the day. The sexual revolution. Remember Mason, we were talking about that? They were talking about back in the 70s. Boogie nights, sex, drug, rock and roll, the pill, Roe versus Wade. That's what caused all that mess. Superfly, Street 54, Love, more. Remember what I was saying? When she said more, dun dun dun, dun. She ain't talking about more love. She talking about some love, some sex. It had to be real for it to get played. And then before Don Simon started being into her religion again, she I love to love you, baby. That started all that. That's why. But see, white women, especially if they was using their affirmative action, who's in the feminist movement, would had access to the pills and going to abortion clinic. You talking about the white population? The white women who was messing with these white men, if they were not getting an abortion, they'd be having a single parent a lot. And that's going on in the white community anyway. But if you want, it'll be an epidemic as well because these women was going to get a birth control contraceptive and birth. That's what stopped all that. Sisters like Latinas was raised not to believe in abortion. Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sadler went to the black Protestant churches to promote that it was okay to believe in abortion, even though abortion is murder. Okay? But remember, during your time, well, during our time, if you are about my age, we were taught that the only thing that, well, of course, in the Bible, and I'm not perfect, same sex or fornication, adultery, um, those things are sexual sins should not be permitted. But culturally, when we was coming up, that's why we have the gay rights movement trying to, talk about homophobia. Back then, if you was no offense to anybody that's gay or lesbian, if you was a dyke or a faggot, that was not permitted. Okay, back in the day when we was coming up. But if you had sex out of wedlock, especially if you was a boy, you was the man. Of course, people trying to protect their daughters. But in the neighborhood, you had little fast daughters, like we had in this situation here with the Justice Virginia situation, or how they look that girl lied and said it was him in the video. Okay, before her time, before her brother time, we coming up, you had a little fast girl in the neighborhood, and dad, uncle, whatever, and it happened in the white and so-called black community and Hispanic in America. Go fuck with her. And you would, in the men, in the older brothers or older male relatives would encourage that boy. We don't want my child to be a faggot. I remember being told that to go sleep with some, actually, certain relatives were trying to let me, certain relatives, I should not, I'm not going to mention who it is. Older relatives trying to get me to sleep with a prostitute at 13 years old. A grown Hispanic woman who's deceased, who's dead, okay, to sleep with her. She was a thought in the neighborhood, not in where I'm from, but certain relatives, and she was a prostitute. Crackhead relative of mine that had some relation to her, and at 13, and she was fine, but something told me at 13, I said no, and the next thing I found out years later, this woman is deceased. And she probably got killed, she probably had disease. Thank the Lord I did not sleep with her. Okay? But I was encouraged to go to the motel back in 93 to go sleep with her. Okay? To prove that I wasn't gay or anything because I'm so feminine. Even though I do love women. Okay? I'm not going to mention who was in the situation. Okay? At this moment. But just relate to the situation so people stop bumping their gums and talking about. So if you had male relatives doing it, and I've heard stories of people in this situation of all communities, then you won't be shocked that that dude is out there promiscuous. Okay? A lot of these young cats at our age are promiscuous because they died, or their uncle, or their cousin, or somebody in their relative, or their neighborhood at a young age, older, or the older brother told them to go have sex and prove that you're a man. This with this mess, a lot of folks keep on. So, and then too, what I noticed within the South, which I do not like, is the religion and the hypocrisy in these churches. I'm not a prostitute. I used to be one. Okay, I'm not a prostitute. Okay. Since I was 13, I left and became Catholic later on. Okay, that which also taught me sexual immorality, sexual morality about that, because in the Protestant churches there was so much competition about where what to believe, what not to believe, based on someone's interpretation, and it gave me a headache. So right after my conversion, I never forget that that's what really got me saying no, because if I didn't convert, I never get anxious, So that was my conscience telling me no, don't go sleep with her, and I'm glad I didn't go sleep with that prostitute because she's no longer here. So I don't know if the woman had, but she was a prostitute and she was a fine Latina. By her 20s, I was 13, and the people could have gotten in trouble for this back in the day because I was a minor. But they were trying to make sure that they questioned my sexuality at a very young age. And a lot of these men who do this reckless sex behavior are insecure. So in the South, it's very homophobic, okay? And the lack of resources, and you're having men who don't have the resources to take care of children, but they've been questioned if they're gay. They have to prove their manhood, and then to the sad part, if you have a woman taking care of the kid, a male child, and no male influence, but she has Pookie Ray Ray, who's a thug, and they have this mad bad concept of masculinity of Mendingo, or not Mendingo tribe, but the stereotype Mendingo, or a Negro savage, hyper masculine, but mentally weak, physically strong with Lynch syndrome, then it causes problems. That you make, yeah, you as a white dude, and I say you as a person because you're individual, but those in your community, which I'm related to, and Memphis are, contribute on the social media and the media. Okay, that a brother that's, because even when I was mentioning, and I don't want to mention this kind of rapper that I had to disagree with. Y'all know that he won't no black folks, and I don't want to mention his name because of the type of situation he lives. Yeah. You gotta be careful with evidence at his own situation. Got me aware in this, yes, okay. My point was that you have people within the community who do not support someone like me who wants me to be stereotypical for to make the police their favor. I can't be the real self. They want me to be their perception. So if you, the white dude, stop trying to tell one thing, stop telling brothers what to do. Then some of these white women stop choosing any type of one thing. I get tired of seeing them choosing any type of brother. And I never forget, it was a light skinned brother who was a ratchet ass thug on Jerry Springer. We were at I was watched here recently, a couple of weeks ago, actually a couple months ago. My dark skinned brother was watching this. I thought the one was white because it was so fair skinned, but there was two Latinos. Well, one was Latino, one was very pale, and she had dyed her hair reddish blonde, light color, because she almost passed for white, even though you see her features real good. And they were fighting. They were 18 years old. They were fighting who's seventh man. So I said, I bet it's some crazy brother. And this a lighter skinned brother come out, and you can tell he was immature. He was trying to be like a thug life. And I said, Lord, why? Me and the dark skin said, this is the problem. These women, and it's not just the white and Hispanic, these sisters too, choose the trashiest brothers. And then it's their fault because there are good brothers who don't buy into this, who have a good head on their shoulders, who are trying to work, who are trying to have their own business, who are not out there thugging. We get ignored. We get ignored. When I was in El Paso, Texas, not say all Mexican girls, the Latina girls in El Paso, but it was so many I met. They one of the brothers after watching Biocon distorted BET where they had thug trash on there, mission show behavior. They wanted the total type of, and then you track record them. They were dating cholos, Latino. So they like thugs to spirit, thug, Latino, thug, one drop of black American blood, even though we're not pure black. Even the ones who did have a non-black parent, part Asian, part Mexican, part white, they were thug too. I'm like, damn, y'all like, so see what I'm saying? They wouldn't go after no college bound, you know, type brothers. And if they did go to college, or they was two, but had one foot in the hood and one foot trying to get up in life, it just that's what they was going after. and I wasn't the expectation of that. Did I give a care? No, because I'm not gonna fall in love with somebody with me to stoop low like your white friends slave boy. Okay, I'm not doing that. I got too much. I'm too bougie for that. I'm too a hot uppity for that. Okay, okay, and I live in the hood due to those in the community outside start blocking my future. But let me let you know, I raised middle class. I was raised middle class around my grandparents. There's those issues between us, but I had that mentality. Okay, so everybody called me. I've been called a white boy before. It's in my bloodline. So what the hell? Anyway, point is, the truth of the matter is, you gotta go at the low trash brothers. Okay, and maybe your white homegirls. And I not mean judgmental, but if they were not for the trailer park, I would not be shocked. Okay, they were. Okay, um, so hick town, uneducated. Just go with, you ever heard a trailer, country trash go with ghetto trash? Because it's trash, no matter where it comes from. That's what you're trying to make an argument of. When there are interracial couples of cocoa black men and white women who are successful. Don't let me get started with Drake. Drake, dad and mama together, but don't let me get started with Drake and his family. Shout out to the Graham family. I was on Team Drake. I was on my high yellow mulatto brother against Pusha T. Them two coons, Kanye and Pusha T. You know dang where I was. Call me on my cell phone. Hold on, y'all. Late night when you need my love. You call me on my cell phone. Yes. Late night when you need my love. I know where the hell I'm lean. They can be they can. What's the how the song go? Yes, I am a Drake fan. Okay, and I ain't get when I was working security at the Drake concert 2 years ago. I didn't get a chance to see Drake. I heard him when we was outdoors, ready to go outside to meet the people with their tickets and stuff. I heard him either him or Future out in the Toyota Center, but I didn't go see Drake. But if I was broke at the time. And they had a party right after that Sunday of the early September, right after August, and so I didn't have no money to go to the party, to go meet and greet Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go to work. Did I had to go to work that? Yeah, I had to go. No, I was off that. I was off that. Yeah, because I was working at Macy's. I was working 2 different jobs. See, I was working 2 different jobs. Um, Working for security at a temp agency, and then I was working um, at Macy's. But yeah, I was trying to get my life together. See right there, okay. But see right there, so a white guy like you will be intimidated because I don't fit the stereotype. I don't buy it. I'm not your Buckley. I'm not your Sambo. So it seemed to me the dudes you hang with that you're so concerned about that y'all promoted on the media, um, the do nothing trash, okay, that you think that all of us should bow down to act like. Remember Amos and Andy was played by white characters in blackface, and then they had a light skinned man and a dark skinned man, and the lighter skinned man had kinky hair, the other one had natural straight hair, and it was directors. I don't think he was. Was it that dark? He wasn't that dark. I gotta look at the picture because I don't, try to make it correct. And I don't forget while I was watching the documentary about Amos and Andy, it was white directors and producers telling these brothers how to act Coco Black. So when you have billions of dollars by Jimmy Iovine and Jerry Heller to promote this type of hip hop that was not originally made like that, then you have brothers who want, but the only time they see themselves in TV majority of the time is that they have no proper guidance. That's what you cause. So I understand as a white dude, you're individual, but if since white people have power in this country, okay, that's why folks keep being with slavery. Of course, it should not be every excuse, okay, but at the same time, it becomes a legit excuse when you have folks reaching back in the past and emulate those behaviors back in Jim Crow. See, one thing you said that in your video that you have black ethnic, no, let me say it, black nationalist people. Let me correct your little tongue right there who would get mad about us going with white women. Who funded the Nation of Islam, dude? A white man who's a billionaire. In Dallas, Texas, we got Candy Kale named H.L. Hunt. Mm-hmm. The book to the black man has so much damn restrictions, but if you're free, ain't you supposed to, as an individual, make your own restrictions? You don't have other people make restrictions for you. A free man makes his own limitation. But why do I hear people taking ideas from that little book and try to harass me about what I'm supposed to do in my life? Yeah, I don't want to sound like those. Yes, you are sound like those leaders because you, your bill, instead of being concerned of black men making out of wedlock babies with any woman, you put white women. Mm-hmm. You mentioned Hispanic and Asian, but your main focus was with white women. And why is that white woman is your friend? Is she playing Missa, the female version of white men on Ghetto Gaggers, and the brother is being the Ghetto Gagger to her? Why are you even associated with that piece of shit? Cause she bring up slavery and Jim Crow in her little sex thought game. Can she do other things that got nothing to do with racism and just do some, BDS thing and just not just have the brother have white dudes? I understand you do BDS thing and no racist mention, okay? And you have any kind of person, any race there, and you just humiliate them and beat it. Saying if I ever get in beat it, I would love to be the one in charge of dominant. Hell to no, I'm not a submissive. No, hell to no. It ain't gonna be up to hell to the motherfucker to no. I'm a Leo King. That's my sign. I dominate. Thank you. Okay. Remember that Prince song that came out in 1996? Yeah, I forgot the Prince song. He talking about get that whip. Y'all know the song. See, I forgot. Yeah, I queued up the 90s music. Rest in peace, Prince. That you damn right. I'll play that song and get the whip out. I used to watch Real Sex. And I never get a white man. And I never get, yeah, I used to watch Real Sex back in the day. Yes, I did. My family and I know I was watching this on HBO. I was watching. Yes, I did. I used to want to emulate that white man. They had that white woman on there. She had a chain. And he had a little switch. She had a butt out short. And I said, any woman. See, I said, any woman. I love us. Get that switch and just pop top of ass. You know what I'm saying? I like, damn, I didn't be that when I do that. I didn't try that when I had to have some sex. See, that's a different than that brother. The brother who probably high masculine, all hard, acting all ape shit with that shit, would be timid because I don't have to act all masculine to be a man. That dude is not a man. If he's still with a white woman, you sure right. This is from the South. I can expect that. Educated Southern people. Yeah, and why do you think I want to get out of here and go up north and live in the liberal leaning states? Um, the uneducated ones, whether it be white, classified white, classified black, okay? Because many of us have mixed backgrounds. The truth of the matter is, if he knew his history, he would not be doing stuff like that. This dude give all his money to his white woman. I gotta laugh at this. Po, po boy. I know. I'm not setting out. He don't want to set out. He's part of my race, but not my people. I don't feel sorry if anything happens to him because he's telling the whole fucking world if a cop shooting the ass, be no Black Lives Matter march on my part, okay? Because that's a stupid ass dude that was stoop low, okay? And allow a white woman to treat him like he's not even human, even during sex. I see why some of the sisters take over the community. What? Because we got some brothers like this. We got to separate within. Yeah, I can't. Nah, Lord Jesus. Y'all bash me for cleaning my tab because, oh, masturbate. Although my fucking was a white woman, it was on masturbate there. Really. But you buy into this. This dude pay. You a bitch about the exposure. All this shit. That's what no one does if they have a right mind. But you're a bitch. You tell your, I hate the N word. I'm not trying to advocate. Tell, because I know that's her nigger boy, talking about the white friend of yours. Tell your black friend, aka your white female thought, trailer trash, trailer hood rat trash, suburban hood rat trash, Nazi clan bitch, Dixie ass trash bitch, hoe, her nigger boy. Yeah, tell him he's stupid, he's feeble minded, he's dumb, and if anything happens to him by a cop in the Ku Klux Klan undercover, the black life ain't gonna matter to my motherfucking ass. I did say that. We need to separate within. No. See, if I was a male version of Harriet Tubman, I could not get this person out the plantation. I said, you like to get treated like massa, treat trash like massa. You know what I'm saying? If I was cool to Kente and Fiddler whooped my ass for trying to get out, I would got them damn chains and beat the crap out that damn fool. Yes, I would. And bloodshed and everything. And say, go ahead and lynch my ass. I ain't living like no damn slave. Go ahead and kill me, massa. I probably kill my own self. That's what I believe. Death over tyranny. Now, there's no way in hell this brother here, this male version of Ghetto Gaga, had this white woman play female slave master, mistreat him, call him all type of niggers, and he give all his money. I bet some dope money too. I bet a duffel bad boy. Oh yeah, yeah, duffel bad boy. Is what yes. He give his duffel bad money. I bet whether he's selling dope or not, working hard money to this really. And you wanna know why the money goes out of the community? This is we got. Oh my goodness, this is sad. That's why I don't believe it's coming together. I don't believe it because you can't have crabs and barrels and you cannot have bad apples in your path when you're trying to go through life. There's nowhere in hell I would allow myself to be in that situation. And I'm too good for that, okay? And if I ever do any SEM, it will be me in charge. Because I am the Leo King. Don't let this voice fool you. I am a Leo King, okay? I like to be in charge. They called me hard headed when I was growing up as a kid. I'm not submissive. I'm by nature. I'm not. Okay. Uh, yeah. Even though at my last job and I had a white boss, they looked at me weird how I talked to them, and I didn't care because I'm not gonna kiss up to them like the other slave-minded folks do. Okay. Talking about we more proud black people. Please, if you're so damn proud, why do you act like a damn slave and then encourage and reinforce that mess in someone like myself? Act like kings and queens. Do we need to watch? I ain't watched Black Panther yet, but I'm when I get my paycheck, the pay is red. After the 4th of July, I'm going to go watch it on YouTube. Black Panther, Wakanda. Okay, I want to be the African king, the American chief, the European king, which is all in my DNA. I don't want to be the slave, the servant. I don't know, no. Yeah, I might came from a slave plantation of the ancestry wise, but we came out of it, so now I'm thinking like a king. Have your hand, move your head like a king, walk like a king. You don't supposed to sit here and act like some servant, some peasant. I mean, really, this is the reason why I'm not advocate coming together, cause we got some slave minded. Didn't I say in my last video that Texas is a redneck racist Klan state, but also it known as a Porcho state, but it's also a plantation state. And that plantation mentality is all over the South. And then you have, oh, I swear, didn't I say that I was not offended by the anti-liberal? I said, y'all the one trying to keep someone like me in to preserve your little culture. I don't want to be part of that culture. So I would go up north, go to the liberal Danny state, and live my life the way I want to, live my true freedom. I don't want to be here. No, no. I'm too good for that. I'm too bougie for that. It's when Section 8 like, y'all too bougie for me. I don't want to be in the low. I'm sorry, no. I think highly of myself. That's pride. That brother don't think no highly of himself. He low trash. I don't have no love for that dude. No, I don't. Because he don't have no love for himself. He stoop low. He dip it low. What my Hispanic Cuban sister say? Christian, dip it low. Y'all remember that song, baby? I love it. Top, top, top that thing. I was okay. He went low, keep his like he went low to be her negro, be her slave negro, and she popped his butt like Hazel E song, like he was a slave on a plantation. I don't know. I had to go there. Remember, pop my butt. Remember, what did Alana say? Do you know what pop my butt means in Harry Tubman? Hey, no. Remember on the own channel with Hazel A? Pop my butt, pop my butt, pop my butt. Remember the colorist woman that was on there calling, and baby, people my colors not dark skin, baby. Don't get hate mad because we lighter than dark chocolate, but we got some melanin, some nice caramel complexion. Okay, don't hate on my girl. What's the sister name that's on YouTube? She got a nice milk chocolate kind of caramel. Don't be hating on that. You can always go to the beach like the white folks do, sister, and get them nails on tans. Do you need me to go to a tanning salon in Houston? You're not gonna see because I don't do hyperpigmentation. Okay, I'm not Charlemagne. Yeah, I had to go there. I don't do hyperpigmentation. Okay, I do wear sunscreen to protect this. Thank you. Do I need to go get some sunscreen, some suntan lotion for you, Hazel E, to get this nice color? Yes, I'm not pale, baby. I'm not pale, and I'm not dark chocolate either. That's that mixed D. Hey, baby, hello, call it like it is. I love my caramel complexion. It's called someone dog skin, baby. Don't you beat Time magazine black facing no OJ Simpson page up in here. I mean, a picture on a mug shot back in 1994. Maybe you can put some black face, but she said she redeemed herself. So if she redeemed herself truthfully, we have to give her the forgiveness because she proved herself. Hopefully that prove to be trustworthy is true, not no fake. Miss Hazel E. But remember when Alana said, "Pop my butt." What did "pop my butt" means? And that's what, actually, we need to have the little slave Negro boy, you know, call it like it is, your white female friend, your trailer trash, thought trash, clan trash, hood rat, female do nothing trash, bitch ass friend of yours, her little Negro trash boy, okay, her nigger, call it like it is, because I can't stand some trash like that in our community, need to be kicked out of our community. Um, he needs to be online so he can say, you know what, pop my butt with hair tuck. I love when she said it to Hazel E. You know what, pop my butt means a hair tuck. It means a wet. um, read those lyrics to Dark Damage. Read the lyrics. Hazel E. Hazel E was all that bad like she was last year. Her and then like high other brother from that, you know what I'm saying? Her boyfriend who gangster and stuff. She went all that, you know. She typed down when she got to Alana. She felt embarrassed, and I said she was sexually abused by dark skinned girls. But I mean, what's what's her name? Monique is not dark skin. She camel skin like me. She a lighter brown skin. She, you know, back in the 80s, it was called her light. Y'all try to change the color codes today, but they mean light and dark chocolate, baby, because the Africans came on a ship like dark chocolate to color of this thing. That's what. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay. I know you say you want to get the light or the straight light skin pretty to get close to white, baby, but I'm sorry, baby. It's not working out for you. No, sorry, Hazel E from I Love the Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm sorry, but to the white dude here, your trashy friend, her slave, her race place Negro slave, because I can't stand shit like that. Hate that shit. Need to be on Alana show, whatever her name is, on so she can give him some counsel because he needs some help. That man, or should I say the slave boy needs help. Call it is. He have no dignity in himself, how you say it, no dignity and no integrity. But I do, and that's why some brothers don't like me because I don't call myself no nigga. I have a high self-esteem about myself. I, an individualistic person. I define what true me of civil rights is. I fight for my rights. I yell and scream and bitch and moan worse than the spirit of Abraham about my freedom. I had to go there. Yes. So, and I'm about to celebrate freedom in a couple of minutes. Yeah, right. Well, let me say something, y'all. I do agree with Fred Douglass to a certain extent, okay? But I also know my history that the first person that got the bullet was a biracial man, okay? And I'm African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, and American descent. He was black and Native American. Crispin Attucks was the first one. Was the first soldier to get the bullet in the Revolutionary Army, Revolution War. Okay, that's why I celebrate 4th of July. My white relatives who didn't care about me because I didn't look like them, do they mix and being a baby daddy to have out of wedlock, baby raped on the plantation, or either consider sex? Um, no, no, no. Okay, my focus on my black Native American biracial brother, Crispin Attucks. That's why I celebrate the 4th of July. Okay, even though it's crowd barrel trash and redneck and poor trash that I gotta deal with 24/7 about my freedom. But at least someone fought hard and got the first bullet. So someone like that was closer to me. Okay, so that's why I celebrate the 4th of July because of Crispin Attucks, the biracial brother, part black, Native American, who got the bullet. That's why I celebrate the 4th of July. My white ancestors who didn't care about me, who didn't see me as human, I'm not doing it for them. I'm celebrating 4th of July because of Crispin Attucks. Okay? Crispin Attucks. Crispin Attucks was the black part Native American man who fought in the Revolutionary War, who got shot in that first bullet. That's why I celebrate the 4th. Not because of my white ancestors. They didn't care about me. I'm mixed with their DNA, but it was the baby daddies. All the way like on the plantation. On the plantation. Okay. The plantation. On the plantation. What was that skit that Maya Randolph and Britney Spears, they did a rap song, and on my plantation, on Saturday Night Live, I forget them. Yeah. Anyway, like I say, y'all, this white dude, I just don't like the video. He said he concerned. I don't take him seriously. It was a lot of stereotypes. It was like do what I say, boy type thing to our brothers. And it's like, and then to him say he had a friend who gets money. Yeah, and I bet y'all be laughing and joking. Oh yeah, you got that nigger boy last night. What he was saying he last night. That's what he deserved. The only way he go to white woman and get treated. And actually, y'all notice that that is very true. That sometimes if it is a white woman and a brother, the white woman, if she has some type of control on him, not too much like Get Out, but that too. But the movie Get Out. But if she got control on him, and he less unfortunate, and he, engaged in sexual and usually if he get humiliated by this white woman, sometimes these white supremacists are not that upsetting. They like to see brothers get treated. Remember the white woman say, "Nick, Nick." Okay, I did a video about how I forgot that old thought name. And I said, how y'all butt trash ass brothers doing this shit? Talking about getting Nick, Nick. No, you ain't sucking my dog on dick, bitch. Get your ass away from me. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't sleep with no enemy. No, I don't sleep with no damn enemy. Yeah, I'm for interracial relationships, but a white racist woman who say nigga, no nigga in the bedroom up in here, baby. No, we don't do no nigga up here. You better not call me on no nigga up here. I don't call myself no nigga. I got so much high class and pride in myself, and that's the reason why. That's why I'm making this video bashing this white dude who hung around with do nothing trash brothers on the individual base who low graded and trash, and he's trying to paint this picture that all of us are like this. Not know hell to know. But you talk about bringing up slavery, Jim Crow. Well, it's dudes like you who perpetrate the stereotype on your YouTube channels, or go out in public and think the whole African American population is like this. You bring up the old mess, and then the rich baby daddy and who had a Oliver out of wedlock births was the white male, our white male ancestors. Remember, there were no women when they came over here in that 1492. Okay, all right. That was the Pilgrim days when they on the that was the truth. Okay, so that's why. Yeah, the white male. We many of us got colonized last names. And speak a colonized language from Europe: Spanish, French, English, Portuguese. And it's not just them owning Native Americans and black folks. There was some mixing. So if any brother or even Latino is out there having sex out of wedlock, slinging his dick around all type of women, popping pussies of all colors of all type of women, he doing just like his white ancestor, male ancestor that came to the Americas did. And I did bring up because your argument brought a lot of stereotypes in your video. That's why I brought it up. Okay, if you stop reinforcing stereotypes from Jim Crow and slavery, we don't have to bring it up. But your white friend does. Your white friend, she does bring up slavery and Jim Crow. I bet she call your that brother all type of nigga boys. That's right. Slick my pussy, lick my legs, lick my feet, lick my ass, nigga. I bet she whip him so much. So, but my Asian friends say, why they keep bringing up slavery as an excuse? Well, what's the excuse of her doing that? See, I had to eat that out. I don't want to be seen as a racist. I do love black people. Really? Your video says a lot of contradictions. Okay? And talk about the white men who leave sisters and Latinas and Asian women. Uh, yeah, we're gonna bring up the past that. That's what goes on. The immigration kids, their adults were part black and part Hispanic during Vietnam War. But who in Vietnam, speaking of your friend's country, okay, the Asian friend you're talking about from Vietnam, they Vietnamese now. Who was impregnating them Asian women down there? Kids come out with Asian features and natural blonde hair and stuff, and sometimes with blue eyes. Who was doing all that, baby daddy, and not marrying these women? Some of them got married, yes. Some of them got married. Tissue here. Some of them got married. After this, cold. Uh, some of them got married. Okay. Some of them got married. Okay. Some of them got married, but many that was not married, and they trying to find their father. They're trying to find their father that happened to be white. What about those kids? Okay, what about those who go overseas? The white dudes who go overseas. Go to Africa, get with them black and black women down there, and make all them babies down there. What about in Latin America, trying to live in a vida loca with some Latino woman? Mexico, Peru, Puerto Rico, having babies with the Latinas or mixed Latinas, and then leaving them babies all behind and going back to the United States. Let's talk about that dirty laundry. Don't let me be the male version of Kelly Rhoda up in here. Yes, white dude. And my homegirl had a baby daddy who was white, trying to do the R. Kelly, the white R. Kelly. I ain't seen her, she 1 year older than me. Her daughter ought to be grown by now. But she had a baby in 95. Yeah, because daughter was grown in 95. And was out. So they found out that the state attorney was protecting him. And he was in Texas somewhere. I ain't gonna say where we got our information from. So, and I have heard many stories of white dudes leaving their babies, mixed babies inside and not taking care. So before you start talking about brothers doing that mess, If brothers are doing it, they're learning from their white daddy and their ancestry. Mm-hmm. Because, like you said, in Africa, they don't do that. Yeah, exactly. And there got guys do it, but majority of African men married those women down there. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But if the black American male who's not pure black, who's part white and American, dark skin, light skin, even look like you, okay? Because they're one drop trash. If they out there doing that, being the Rolling Stone, don't forget to get it from our white daddy down our family tree, who was a Rolling Stone ever since 1492. Columbus said the ocean blue, the Mayflower, the conquistadors, the French Huguenot, all that. And they saw a Native American woman impregnated her. They saw a black woman on the planet and do the same doggone thing. So before you bring up anything about the white brothers doing out of wedlock births, look into your closet, homie. Okay? Because I'm getting tired of some of you. And I'm not anti-white. I check white along with black, Hispanic, and Native American. Because that's my background. I don't have a full-blown black ancestry. And I'm real with my shit. But as a part white man with black and Native American Hispanic origin DNA, they got that nice camel skin that you can't get at the beach naturally. Cause I ain't black ass tall this thing. I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm getting tired of some of you wanna tell a brother what to do. Worry about your shit. See, we would have to bring up slavery and Jim Crow, dehumanizing, and it's time to stop freedom amongst the so-called black male, even the black male in America is mixed. We would have to bring it because y'all acting like slave masters and white segregation trying to tell us what to do. Trying to tell us everything can go piss. How we dance, what we wear. Then you get you a cool slaves to do it for you. That's why we bring it up. Because you bring it up in your actions. In better words, do just mind your business. Please mind your business. And tell your white friend stop doing the slavery thing in her little sex dot shit ass game and getting paid like a hoe. Hoe. And I was had to sing a song that Ludacris sang from the South. Who's a hoe? Your home girl. Who's a hoe? Who's a hoe? I said that she's a hoe. Let's say it again. She's a hoe. She's a hoe. She's a hoe. I said that she's a thought racist hoe. Dot, 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 delicious. Dot, delicious. Don't delicious. Dot, she do them niggas. And I don't even call her by a nigga, but that dude is being her nigga. Her trashy. Don't do nothing. Don't want to do anything about his life. No dignity, no doubt. No dignity and no doubt. No integrity and no doubt. Mitzi weak, but trash. Slave boy to her. That's her nigga. Her nigga. And like Kanye, if he was talking about today, not back in the day, slave by choice, this was a choice. He been slave by choice. And he's stupid. Do nothing, didn't do nothing, trash, give all his money like a bitch he is. Now, I ain't talking about a spiteful ass bitch like me. Male version bitch. I'm talking about because I'm spiteful. I ain't know. I ain't talking about being some pussy type. I'm talking about me being spiteful. I'm talking different. That's different. That's a whole different terminology. We use word bitch. Because I just have to be feminine, but I have a dick and I ain't spiteful as hell. And I can be ignorant and rude as hell. And be, because I'm bipolar motherfucker to the one. Okay? But in this case, this is a low passive bitch. That's right. He's her bitch. He's a hoe. She's a hoe. And I don't see how the word you can bring up there. I wish black men would stop bringing up slavery. Your friend did. And she getting paid a hoe. Prostituting. And whipping his ass. You know, pop his butt. Pop his butt. Do you know what pop my butt? The hair tuck. And Fair Douglas and all the rest of them. Our Speaking of Frederick Douglass and North 4th of July, I do like the fact that this black, white, Native American man, his dad was a plantation owner who was white and his mother was black and Native American. When he was on a plantation, he whooped their ass. He whooped the white dude ass, and that white dude bucked up. I am that Frederick Douglass. You damn right. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I saw it on YouTube video. Frederick Douglass, let's see what we talk about history. Frederick Douglass, black Native American white hero, abolitionist, true freedom fighter. When he got sold to another plantation owner, the plantation whipped him somebody. Their plantation fought, so they got back and whooped his ass. And the white dude stopped fucking with him. That's right. That's me. Y'all, and see, you can't fool. You not fooling no Frederick Douglass and no Crispin X type buzz. You did with some buck dancing, buckwheat, stepping fletcher, fiddler for the Moon Roots type shit ass brothers. That's what you talking about. They don't represent all of us, dude. I don't have no kids. No child support. I'm totally single. Without no kids, no wife. I gotta have the money to do all that. That's why. I know how to respect myself. Now, I'm not a true Catholic Christian in the way I act, but I do live a sober life because of that. It's called morals and values. It's called self-respect, self-teacher, self-discipline. I have that. If I get horny, I know how to control my urges. Then I say I'm a hardhead. I hate to be controlled by anybody. Usually when you're a hardhead, you have more self-control. You're not a hardhead. You let everybody else control you, and you let anything influence you, like drugs or anything else. Thank you. That's a difference. So don't really know how to utilize your words and differentiate and individualize people when you make an argument like I do. Don't generalize, okay? All right. If you love black people, as you said in your video, I bet they so submissive. Oh, how you doing, sir? Yeah, y'all in the South, I swear we have a lot of that. It gets on my nerves, okay? But they clown me. I say, I'm not proud of myself. No, bitch, y'all not proud of yourself. Oh, yes, sir. I bet they saw the Bible. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, master. That's, I swear, we do is separate within. Oh. Sometimes, but thank you.